Now you might be asking how you fit into an economy built on a Bitcoin standard. One of the most powerful concepts from Scott Adams' How to Fail at Almost Everything and Still Win Big is the idea of focusing on systems over goals. Rather than setting rigid goals and becoming fixated on specific outcomes, it's more effective to build systems, routines, and habits that consistently lead to improvement and growth. As Bitcoiners, we have close contact with the value of systems because Bitcoin itself is a system, one that operates on proof of work. Bitcoin's proof of work is not just a consensus mechanism, it's a guiding principle for the feedback loop discussed earlier. In a world where AI and robots are reshaping the job market in unpredictable ways, the path forward isn't about chasing trends or setting fixed career goals. Instead, it's about adopting a systemic approach, much like the medieval apprenticeship model, where your career is based on personal mastery, continuous learning, sat stacking, and talent stacking. Bitcoiners serve as archetypes for personal and professional growth, demonstrating how proof of work extends beyond mining or coding. It's about the value you create through your own transformation. In the medieval world, careers were built around apprenticeship systems, where learning from masters and gaining hands-on experience was the path to success. This model is more relevant today than many realize. Bitcoiners can draw on this tradition, focusing not on short-term goals, but on modeling their careers after the archetypal growth we see in other Bitcoiners. Each Bitcoiner's journey reflects this system at work, whether through writing, coding, educating, building, trading, investing, or mining. Bitcoiners demonstrate that the key to success isn't in setting a career goal, but in cultivating a system of consistent, valuable work. By following this system, you build a career not by chasing trends or predicting which jobs will survive the rise of AI, but by mastering the skills that matter most to you. The value you bring, whether to the Bitcoin network, your community, or your industry, becomes your proof of work, rewarded even in an unpredictable future. By modeling your career after the archetypal growth of notable Bitcoiners and adopting a low-time preference mindset, you position yourself to succeed in an evolving world. Societal change begins with individual transformation. In the world of Isaac Newton in The Ancient Alchemists, the pursuit of turning lead into gold was a metaphor for spiritual growth, transmuting the base, material self into a higher, more refined being. The real gold they sought wasn't physical, but the spiritual and energetic alignment that allowed them to manifest abundance and wisdom. Bitcoiners, like the alchemists, are engaged in a similar process. While they work with digital gold, Bitcoin, the deeper alchemical transformation is happening within themselves. Bitcoiners use the principles of saving money, cryptography, and decentralized networks to transcend the corrupt, fiat-driven system. But the true alchemy lies in how this journey transforms them. The discipline required to accumulate Bitcoin, hodl through volatility, ignore NPC critics, and reject the short-term thinking of the fiat world refines their spirit. In this sense, Bitcoiners are manifesting gold through their energetic alignment with personal growth. The transformation Bitcoiners undergo is both internal and external. Externally, they build financial sovereignty, freeing themselves from the centralized control of governments and banks. Internally, they cultivate patience, resilience, and purpose, embodying the qualities of alchemists who understood that material wealth reflects spiritual alignment. Throughout history, the greatest men and women have embodied the qualities of the alchemist, figures of mastery and transformation. Bitcoiners today manifest these archetypal figures, modeling their journeys of growth, discipline, and alignment. Several key figures in Bitcoin serve as modern examples of this alchemical process. Satoshi Nakamoto, whose identity remains a mystery, left a lasting legacy of ego sacrifice through the ultimate disappearing act. Andreas Antonopoulos pioneered P2P education, spreading decentralized financial literacy to an entire generation, arguably the greatest educator of financial freedom in history. Francis Pouliot transformed from an expert economist into a bold pirate-like Bitcoin builder with a killer startup and a proto-jungle citadel to his name. Lynn Alden and others shared her insights and analysis, breaking from the long-standing tradition of financial analysts, hoarding information for profit, proving that transparency benefits everyone. Arthur Hayes ran a tenth of the world's money through his trading platform, only to be cast as an outlaw, a testament to the systemic corruption of the fiat world. Eric Voorhees evolved to build shape-shifting tools for tricksters, challenging the fiat bullies. Matt Odell exemplified the values of keeping your word, stacking sats, and staying humble. Nick Carter became a warrior for Bitcoin's energy use, debunking fake news and misinformation. These Bitcoiners, among others, are digital age alchemists, turning the energy of their personal growth, mastery, and discipline into real-world outcomes. They manifest wealth, not only in Bitcoin but in wisdom, insight, and spiritual growth. They serve as guides for others, showing that the true alchemical transformation is internal, where mastery and alignment with sound principles lead to the manifestation of abundance. In alchemical tradition, the philosopher's stone was the ultimate goal, a legendary substance capable of turning base metals into gold and granting immortality. In the Bitcoin era, Bitcoin itself can be seen as a form of the philosopher's stone. It has the power to transmute the base, corrupt fiat system into something pure and immutable. But beyond that, Bitcoin catalyzes personal transformation. Just as the philosopher's stone purified and refined, Bitcoin refines the character of those who embrace it, cultivating patience, discipline, and a low-time preference mindset. Following the ancient mystery school traditions, alchemists sought to create heaven on earth by aligning their spirit with higher principles and manifesting abundance through personal mastery. Bitcoiners are the inheritors of this tradition. By embracing low-time preference and focusing on mastery, they become living examples of growth, archetypal Bitcoiners engaged in an alchemical process. Bitcoin is more than just digital gold. It is the philosopher's stone of the modern age, a tool that catalyzes personal and societal transformation by demanding long-term thinking. The true alchemy of Bitcoin lies not in the accumulation of wealth, but in the personal growth and alignment that comes from engaging with this healthy, psychological commodity.